You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news 5 days a week right here for your viewing and listening pleasure. How's everybody doing out there today? Welcome to the show. Today is Tuesday, June 27th. 2017 here inside Shroud Avatar, and we're coming in on release 43. Another 2 days, Jack. 2 more days.
Two more days, and then we get to discuss the things that we've been discussing off the air.
Yes, and that's right. Tacos. Taco Tuesday. Get your taco
and we will
on.
definitely be talking about the tacos.
Go get your shots of tequila to have with your tacos, because it wouldn't be Taco Tuesday without some tequila. That's for sure. That's for sure. But,
and welcome to the stream, everyone that's shown up.
Hello.
Yeah. Don't forget, you can always join us in Discord.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
We are the only show on the air that invites you, the audience, to come join us right here. You can go to the nbnn.info website or the WRFB website and use the Discord app located on those sites. Come right in and talk to us. Or if you got a web browser and you don't have it installed, you can go to discord.me/NBNN in your web browser, and that'll get you on in and connected as well. You got a mobile phone? You can go get the NBNN Shrouded Avatar app. There's Discord links in there. Click on those, follow those, and you can come on in on your mobile device. So no excuses for not coming on in and voicing your opinion, coming in to chat and say hello. Or, whatever it is that's going on in your day out there, come on in and talk with us. Say hello.
Yes.
Come join in the shenanigans and fun, because most of the fun are what you see us laughing about and losing it sometimes over is stuff that's going on in Discord that's not going on screen. So,
and the person that loses it the most frequently is Laz.
Well, most frequently.
Most frequently. There are times where I tend to lose it as well.
Like yesterday.
I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't happen. Screenshot or it didn't happen. Yeah.
I don't need a screenshot. I got the video, for crying out loud.
Video.
I'm going to be printing the T-shirts and selling subscriptions next week. Yeah.
Right. Wait. Speaking of subscriptions, we do need to remind people about our Patreon.
Yes, absolutely.
Please go to patreon.com/NBNN.
Now, we've recently been informed that we're going to be losing our Zoom room, which has been supplied to us by a good friend, Merck. And unfortunately, this is something that was offered up by him that gives us the tech to do this. So look for another goal out there on the Patreon here today or tomorrow. I'll get to it because we're going to need to ask you guys for a little bit extra to, help cover these expenses. Of course, the websites, the hosting, all that good stuff takes money for us to do this. And the Zoom room, it's, small fee. It's $150 a year, but it's an expense nonetheless. And, keeping that going is part of what keeps us bringing this to you. So keep an eye out there. You can go to patreon.com/NBNN and become a patron of us. We've got all sorts of good stuff out there for you. We've got digital rewards. You can get your name and special rank through Discord. In Discord, being a Patreon supporter. As well, we have physical rewards for different tier levels. Everything from the NBNN I Love This Shit bumper stickers, which yes, I happen to have a couple of them right here. Yes, bumper stickers.
Bumper stickers.
To the coffee
Bumper
mugs
stickers.
for those of you coffee drinkers like Led Zepp, who's constantly at the coffee machine. We got t-shirts, we got hats, all sorts of swag for supporting us here. Just to
We may or may not need to update some logos on some of that clothing and mugs and stuff.
I think that's already been updated, no?
Okay. It's been, I hate to say it, but it's been a while since I looked at the Patreon.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And again, I think it's been updated. I could be fiddling right there too. But the one thing I could tell you is that the T-shirt is a special T-shirt. You won't find that in the NBNN store, and the hat, while it may be available in the store, the hat that you get and the T-shirt that you get as a Patreon or as a patron are personalized, unlike the ones that you get at the store. The T-shirt is I support NBNN with the Patreon logo, which has got to be updated. They've got a new logo. That's got to be updated. Yeah, Patreon has gone and changed all their logos. So for all you folks who have a Patreon account, you may want to get the new updated graphics pack that's available. Yeah, get out of here. How else am I going to advertise?
Don't know.
Put one on Jack's head.
No, he's telling me he doesn't like the Post-its on. He loves the new look. He doesn't like the Post-its.
Wait, what Post-it notes?
Right here.
What Post-its?
The Post-it notes on the stream.
Who doesn't like my Post-its?
You don't have any.
Led Zepp doesn't like my Post-its.
Well, Led Zepp doesn't like a lot of things.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
he
unless it
doesn't
involves
count,
sheep and
that's it.
corn.
You have the same old screen. Les has got a new screen.
What do you mean I have the same screen as Laz? I don't have the same screen as Laz.
No, you have the same old screen.
Les got a new one.
Hey.
He doesn't like my new screen, Zepp, either, so don't worry about it.
I like it. Good. Let's put a big Post-it over Jack's head, though.
We can do that. Would that Post-it be okay with you? I'll put one right there in front of you.
Yeah,
That's a great
Yeah.
spot. That big gray spot he's got.
Show him the love, Jack. Show him the love. Right?
Am I gonna have to change his name to like all of his entrance exit?
Moderator, when a moderator's got control of everything you do in this.
It's really easy to change that enter exit sound for Led Zepp, so everybody knows what's going on.
Gotta give him the pig fucker sound. Yeah.
Oh no!
It's like, tie up your sheep.
All right, moving along.
Moving right along. That's right. I love this shit, I tell you. Great stuff. But yes, moving right along. Of course, for those of you who missed it, we had a 48-hour live stream this past weekend supporting the Just One Life cause for the Airy Fund and Trevor Project. And got to again thank everybody who came on out. Of course, Dex has posted an update out there after serious consideration and seeing all this good stuff. Dex has put out a call to folks out there looking for help with the video editing and media production.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick. Get that
49 hours of video to troll through and create some snippets.
And that's just one event. But, we're going to be looking for people to help volunteer. And of course, Dex said that the outpouring of support from people prior to this and ever since the inception of the Airy Fund has been overwhelming. So he says, I've got so many people who say, I want to help, Laz. What do I do? And I says, dude, ask. If they're offering, go ask. So this is what he's put out there. So anybody who's got any experience like that who would like to help join in on the cause, please go read the post. I'll actually post the link while we're here.
And don't forget that if you want to support the Air Refund and the Just One Life campaign, that is still running for a few more days. So go to airrefund.org and go ahead and contribute to the Just One Life campaign if you're looking for that cloak that's going to be coming out in release 43. I'll be the one responsible for mailing those out to everybody. Or if you want to donate directly to the Air Refund, you can do that as well on the Air Refund website. So all of that, it would be very, very beneficial and help us and support others.
Yeah. Again, this is helping the cause. If you want to help donate your time, donating time is just as valuable as donating money. Because again, lots of people have money and lots of people have a lot of it, but not everybody has time. So we understand that time is valuable, and but again, if that's all you got, then we would appreciate you lending a helping hand there to support the causes that the Area Fund is going to be doing. So with that out of the way and said and done, how about a little stand-up action today?
Well, stand-up corner is that silly thing where, you know what,
Brought
every
to
single
you by
day
the good folks down in Shroud Avatar at the home offices of Portalarium.
Portalarium, where they sit there and say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Then eventually something random gets put down and they turn around and post it on the forums for us to interpret.
Right.
That's right. We get to interpret the news like no one else.
When they came up with this concept, I don't think they ever visualized us doing what we do to their stand-up.
It was Dev Plus only. So and yes. Remember early days when we accidentally got in a little bit of trouble. Yeah. We didn't actually get in trouble.
No, we didn't. But I got to jump the gun because you hit on a topic that I wanted to talk about today, and I don't want to forget about it, so I'm going to just bring it up now. We cover Chris's notes, and Chris has got a couple notes out there, but a couple days ago, Chris answered a question by somebody, which was, why don't you open up the QA to everybody? And Chris's answer was, well, we would like to, but Starr's gone, and maybe bop. Well, as much as I think that may be a good idea, I don't believe it should be done because you sold a lot of pledges based on that Dev Plus access. And to now blow it away and tell everybody, well, anybody can have it after people paid a lot of good money to get that access, I think is a very bad idea.
Well, they would also need to go ahead and revamp. I don't know if the newest bundles if the newest bundles actually have Dev Plus access. So it's one where it's like, you know what, the way we got to see it was to go through, and we had to pledge in order to get into it.
There was another point to that, and they could feasibly do this. Okay, now the original point and selling point was that the Dev Plus and QA would get 2 weeks of early access to stuff prior to the public. So hence, maybe if they opened up they would have to get way ahead of themselves on development in order that happen. So I don't see how they can get away with doing that after selling access to that and then opening it to the public at this far in. I mean, you've sold too many accounts based on that perk. I don't see it being a possibility that they're going to take that perk away and tell everybody who paid for that, fuck you. Okay, and that's just, I don't see it happening.
Well, they can open up another separate thing, right?
Right. We're going to ask them to open up another whole QA server so everybody could play with it, right? No, that doesn't make sense either.
I thought you were talking about Dev Access. Okay, you're talking about the QA server.
That's what we're talking about. There's cries out there for letting the public have access to the QA server is what it is. Is now that but no, people paid for that. Lots and lots of people paid for that to have that access. So bad idea, my opinion, my thoughts. Anybody's got any other thoughts on that? Please come on in and join us. Tell us what you think. Be more than happy to field questions.
I haven't used it yet.
Can you still pay to get that access?
Yes, you can get Dev Plus access in bundles. Any of those $500+ bundles, I believe, come with Dev Plus access. Actually, let me just verify that now. Exactly. So my point is you're still selling access to it. You can't open to the public.
Well, need to check that real quick just by going to the bundles section
right now. Yep.
And then we will go ahead.
So Dev access includes server access.
Mobile tax-free bundle. Which is
so even at the $450 level, it gives the Dev Plus forum access.
There you go.
Does not mention the QA server, but I'm pretty sure that's included.
Dev Plus is tied into the Dev Plus forum access is tied into the QA.
Yeah.
So if you remember early on, we had some snafus when registering and getting the forum access tied to the. They fixed that ages ago, but back in the day, you had to message a dev to get your QA plus. And then that would open up. But even then, the Dev Plus forum is part of the QA access.
Yeah. What point would there be to have the QA access if you can't go on Dev Plus forums?
Well, that too. But the idea is, that's a perk that's paid for by many of the supporters out here. The Dev Plus and the QA. Maybe I'm mistaken, but that's the way I've always understood it, that Dev Plus allowed us 2 weeks early access, which isn't usually 2 weeks. A lot of times it's a week, and nobody complains about that at this point. We just want to be able to, get in there, see what's coming, help test it out, see what needs to be addressed before we go live, and help flesh it out for the next update. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody wants to help to do that. We understand that. And the more people doing that, the better, of course. But that just says, hey, folks, up your game. You want to help? Toss a little bit more to the cause. And I know not everybody can do that either. So it's a little sticky when you get there. But nonetheless, a lot of people ponied up for it. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
I've got 2, 3 accounts. 5 accounts with Dev Plus access.
I don't even use mine. Jeez.
Well, no,
I've got 6.
I use it every month. Yeah, I mean, now my other accounts don't have it, but but moving.
Hey, but I actually have an account up for sale with Dev Plus access on Shroud Marketplace. It's a stripped account,
and is it cheaper than what you can buy it for in the store, or is that an expired account?
It's an expired account. It's completely
expired account.
Yeah.
All its goodness
it is stripped though. Yeah. So if you're looking for an ultra cheap way to get Dev Plus access, you can always visit shroudmarketplace.com and go to accounts, and I've got an account up for sale that actually has Dev Plus access.
That sounds like necrophilia, an expired stripper account.
I know. Expired stripped.
Like that. Stripper account.
Still got 5
you're an
episodes.
expired stripper. This account is for you. That's right.
Dev access in 5 episodes, right? What else?
Physical rewards and the
it's got that.
That's another one.
And the digital rewards. So if you want a copy of the book, that comes with it as well. So,
you're gonna get physical rewards, which you can't get anymore. That would probably be worth the price of the account.
Comes with that cloth map.
Cloth map, couple trinkets, physical media, physical instruction manual in a box, nonetheless.
That's right.
And the only box sets of this game going out are 2 backers. You will not be able to buy this on a store shelf. We have been led to understand. So unless something drastically changes with Seed Invest where they decide to go a different route, the only way to get this in a box is going to be through a pledge like that.
Yep.
Anyway, now that shameless self-promotion is over.
Shameless moving
To the
right
next
back.
shameless self-promotion.
Moving right back to the thing that we were supposed to be talking about, and we kind of skipped. Was the what's that thing called? The stand-up corner.
Stand-up corner.
Yeah. So
You know
we
why
do
they
have.
call it the stand-up corner? Because they're so cramped in the offices that they can't sit everybody down. They can't even stand everybody in the same room at the same time. They got to do it in shifts.
Yep. And don't forget, they worked on this yesterday. They're working on this today. Something random gets written down, and then we get to interpret it after it gets posted to the forums. And so we're starting off with the art department, where Bob the Builder,
Cult of Dead Bunny Bob.
he was working on bugs
Bug.
and Viking walls.
Like
See, he's trying to get those stakes and trying to line them up and then call them walls.
You know, I know you're going to be a little miffed because, you know, can't really talk about it, but I saw something that you've been waiting for.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
So,
You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know exactly what you're talking about, but we'll have to talk about that after.
Yeah.
Then,
we you know what I'm talking about? That thing I can't talk about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
The thing that's on the QA server that we can't talk about. Yeah. Fletcher.
Fletch. Clips.
Working on bugs.
Bug.
Kevin. You got nothing for Kevin? Nothing? Nothing at all?
Anything for Kevin.
Okay.
Where you been?
still working on Arabella.
I don't know. He's sketch fabbing Arabella. Or was that sketch fapping?
That's your bit. Where we going?
Sketch fapping Arabella and bugs.
Bug.
And don't forget that it's actually been posted on the Portalarium Sketchfab, so we can look at her Arabella's.
I believe that's been
model.
posted in an update.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was posted, but it was posted again on Facebook today. So then the Almighty Gix Vargach Matt. He's working on a sitting pet animation.
About the
And
bugs.
They've got to sit down after all that dancing. You know that.
Yeah, and I did say and bugs.
Bug.
Yeah.
Didn't hear that.
Yeah. Well, you couldn't hear it because Led Zepp was talking over it.
You didn't say it. You didn't
Read.
say it. Never said it.
Go back and listen to the audio. Read.
Read.
Bugs.
Okay, working on bugs.
Bug.
Over in design, Beezus.
The Beezus.
He's working on release 43 recipes and offline merchants. Woohoo! Woo! Seawolf
Seawolf.
may have found a bug
Bug.
over at Damien's desk.
Damien.
He's still trying to find something to deal with the Blood River upskirts.
He's still looking up that skirt.
Yeah, and bugs.
Bug.
See, the upskirts are attracting the bugs.
He didn't realize it wasn't a skirt.
Maybe. Yeah.
He
Dan the
saw
man.
That 8-inch cock hanging out.
Yeah.
Dan the man. Ren.
Working on Player Town locks and updates and bugs. And Kigo Starfish is saying, "Oh my."
Ooh, my.
Sanyo working on planes, trains, and animal updates. And bugs.
Bug. Led Zepp's gonna be all excited, all these animal updates.
I know, he's gonna be like, the sheep dance. It's like, dance for me, sheep. Dance for me, sheep.
That's sister.
And sit down. Oh, yeah. Lum the Mad.
Lum the Perturbed.
Working on a boring ass Colossus. And bugs.
Bug.
Sorcerer Steve. Working on bugs.
Bug.
The Energy Vortex. List Rostov. Working on puzzles.
Mr. Rostov. Making you scratch your head wondering, what did I just do?
I know. Puzzles and the boring ass Colossus and the Isle of Storms.
Colossus. You know, I've never seen it rain up there. Why do they call it the Isle of Storms?
I don't know. It's very peaceful.
Rains
up
more
there.
down here in Owl's Head than I've ever seen in the Isle of Storms. I don't know.
It's in the eye. It's in the
So
eye.
it's kind of like Iceland.
Yes.
It's kind of like Iceland. It's named to prevent people from going there.
Yeah, there you go. There
So
you go.
the reverse.
Iceland and Greenland, a little backwards there. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit backwards there, and it's like,
So
hey, we
what
don't
did
want people
Greenland
showing up.
do that to entice people to come into the frozen tundra? Was that the idea? behind
That's what it was. Yeah, and then Iceland. I mean, beautiful place and everything, and they're like,
Stay out. You don't want to come here.
GTFO, don't disturb our beautiful home. So we're gonna name it Iceland. And then over in tech, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
He's working on the Trap Refactor finalization and interactives. Can you touch this? Ooh, you can touch this. Touch it. Touch it hard. Over in Eric, working on bugs.
Bug.
JY, working on localization errors, and he's trying to figure out, why did Unity crash? Why?
We just
why?
didn't upgrade. It shouldn't do that.
Yeah, it's like, where's this trash coming from? Oh, that's it. The Deathbringer one and only, working on bugs.
Bug.
Burning Toad.
The burn.
It's killing that rent and QA
Rent.
builds.
Rent, taxes, what's
The check is
next?
in the mail. The check is in the mail. I swear. Check is in the
You
mail.
get that gold I deposited in your bank account Friday afternoon. You'll have
Yeah.
to wait till he comes back from his sleep later on.
Yeah. Tesla's working on the web store refactor and updates. Our useless overhead group, we have NFG Andrea. She's
Down and
looking
dirty.
at bugs.
Bugs.
The Dippy Bird
The bird.
is the word as he works on load time performance. And he did that thing on
everybody's heard about the bird.
Saturday with Wake Up New Britannia with that interview.
Yes.
Live interview with Wake Up New Britannia.
live on the air. Wake Up New
Yeah.
Britannia is not a podcast. It doesn't
Nope.
get recorded. It doesn't get released in replays. It is live.
Oh yeah. He's working on those bugs.
Bug.
Barrick. He did the weekly
Matt
update
Anderson.
and the Seed Invest support and release prep, and he might be doing something to the add-on store.
Mhm.
Then Hutch, working on bugs and volume lighting. Volume lighting
Our lighting
because
is now gonna have volume.
oh yeah, it's
Or
See, he's teasing it
sliding.
and trying to like make it look
That's not
big
good.
and 80s-ish. So the lighting is going to go 80s style,
line.
and he's pulling out the white rain, and it's going to be huge.
It's gonna be huge.
And the Isle of Storms. And screenshot support. The Attenwood
Support.
is working on sanity testing and regression testing and forums. Lord British. It's playtesting. Pretending to be general business.
He wants
And
to be general.
traveling to España.
España.
Because what he really wants to do is he wants to say, "My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die."
You don't need no stinking fathers.
He wants to be the Spaniard hunting for this six-figured man.
Sick.
Yeah.
Club
Chaos.
gang. It's not a gang, it's a club.
Yeah, Chaos is working on client offers and bugs
Don't call it a gang, man.
and office admin and IT and customer support.
Kill you.
Serafina. She's doing some regression testing and customer support and
Wonderful.
Let's see the pictures. Need some of that.
forums and working on the update review. Last but not least, the Dork Star working on release 43 post And the-
Welcome back, Darkstar.
and the quarter 3 post. Quarter 3 post. Woohoo!
Yeah,
And
looking forward
press
to that one.
and leads meeting and general business and a live stream. And that's what our devs said they were working on yesterday.
Yesterday,
Yesterday.
in Shroud of the Avatar.
Yeah. You ready to go with Alum's daily work blog?
Sure. Did Lum actually update something and I miss it?
I have no idea.
I was gonna say I don't recall seeing anything in his blog that's popped up anytime in the.
I'd tell you, but it's like I don't even have it
I love
open.
how he ripped off Chris's idea and
And then quit doing it.
He was emulating. Sorry, he ripped off this little tough.
No, he hasn't
And,
updated that since the 17th of
yeah.
May.
I think he put like 3 days worth in, and then that was it.
Oh, whoops.
But we do have a little update from Chris, and it is a little update. Is again, like I said, there was a call out. I think it was like 2 or 3 of these. It was on the 20th, which is the second post up where you see people asking about that or see him talking about that. Actually, I want to show that.
You want to go all the way back to the 20th?
Show that.
Well, I just wanted to highlight what we're talking about there.
Oh, okay.
Is,
For the love of God,
for
open
those
up QA to
screening-
everyone. I think that's still under consideration, but not for this release. Mostly due to Starr being out for the last 5 weeks and turning everything upside down. By the way, the tech call
Again.
can be watched on Violation's Twitch channel. Didn't we cover that last week?
Well, again, I just wanted to reiterate that because,
Okay.
again, now that Star's back, I
Trevor.
just want to put the reminder out there that, hello, people, we paid for that. You can't be just giving away what we paid for. Otherwise,
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
well,
Sounds good to me. Give away the other people's
yeah,
shit.
why don't we just give away episodes 2, 3, 4, and 5?
There you
All
go.
those people who just paid $45. I mean, why don't we just do that? I don't see what's wrong with that. Except for
Free
the people who
lots,
paid
too.
for them in advance. Yeah.
And free lots too. Just
It's
Hey,
gonna
free lots.
happen. Something's gonna happen, and then after that, we're gonna
You
be like,
get a lot. You get a lot. You get QA.
Give it away now.
Give it away
yeah.
now. That's right.
but are we gonna be wearing metallic skin paint and doing weird things with our tongues?
Well, I don't know. We can do that any given day of the week, Cam.
You've got the paint Sweet.
Hey, Amazon.
Okay, yeah. I still need to get the edible glitter for those drinks. Then after that, I think we covered this one.
Yeah, no, we're just
The
jumping
22nd?
right back
Okay.
to the new one.
Okay, and this is actually
I just wanted
from
to go cover that
Okay.
little piece from that past
Okay.
one. That's all.
So this is actually from yesterday. He has not posted one today as of yet that I saw, because that was posted today at 10 a.m. or edited today at 10 a.m. No, posted today at 10 a.m. So yesterday, Chris said that he was working on Friday and Monday were filled with bug fixing and minor performance tweaks, and he gave Skrek a serious performance pass and also fixed a few things in Airy today.
I was out playing around there last night in QA.
Yeah.
I was out there. I hitched a ride out to Airy to get to my towns, thanks to Chris. Thanks, Chris.
That's why you friend everybody, so that way you can teleport all over the world. Hallies are
right.
coming back? What? I don't
Now-
know. And today is going to be spent looking at repairing some of the damage done to the economy by the removal of a handful of items that were the primary gold crop. So possibly Hallies are coming back. Don't know.
I remember seeing, and it was on before they took it down. I haven't seen the public web stats in a little while, but they were still being sold, and my thought was that it had just been moved to a different scene, and people were too lazy to go track down what new scene they were in. But apparently, while they do drop in another scene, that wasn't the case. So,
Okay. Yeah. And that change in the loot probably will not make the first release, but it will be in the first patch. So, loot drops being changed in the first patch. Yay. We will see, and we'll discover what's going on.
now there's been a lot of questions about that, and with travel, we know there was an announcement from Lord British announcing that there are new moon gates going to be lunar rifts. Sorry, moon gate opening up in the world, and I saw a call out. And I really want to know what people think about this. Somebody did a shout out that says, "Hey, give us access to the Moongate system and play your own towns." And I saw it in my email. I haven't tracked it down here in the forums yet. But really? I mean, do you really think they're going to, A, think about that, or B? And even though I read the comment was, it would be one way only because we have recall to get back to our town. I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, they just went ahead and said, "Hey, we're giving you a little something better to get around a lot easier." And you're going to go screaming, "Give us, what do you want? A port in every player on town?"
Moonstones. We want moonstones, man. That's what we want.
Well, hello.
You know what we
We'll
want.
get something.
Were you here last week when he made that announcement and I pitched moonstones to him and he loved the idea?
And then he would promptly Jira and think about it, and then it will eventually get shot down.
Because again, I proposed the moonstone, throwback to an earlier Ultima.
That game wasn't fun, was it?
That would be craftable, so it would be a gold sink. It would be craftable. It would be a single use, and it would allow you to force the gate to open to either a single destination or maybe a combination thereof. Of you can choose the destination when you use the stone where you wanted to go instead of waiting for it. So I did propose that directly to him. He jeered it. He liked it. So hopefully we will find a little bit of a means for faster and more direct travel. Hopefully, but
Maybe.
That's to be seen. Yeah. Right now we're getting 5 new gates that are being added. The locations of which we can't divulge at this time because it's not public. I know, but I can't tell anybody.
Is that the next patch or something?
It's in something.
Thursday. on release day, everybody will know. And we'll be right here telling you about it. We'll probably be standing at one of the moon gates going, hey, folks, look what we got here.
Oh, man.
I have to waste my
Vandals
time.
have destroyed Norway's most phallic rock. Damn.
What?
I know.
What they do with it? What they do with it?
It's like
They worshiping it?
How could they do that?
Hugs and kisses?
They think so.
Hey,
know.
nothing is more phallic than Florida. I don't care what you say.
I'm sorry to say, but it's like
You gotta turn it upside down.
this makes me sad. I mean, I posted it inside of Discord, and it's like,
Yes.
how could too many people probably got on the rock, and it broke.
Slime.
Yeah. Alright, so it's fallen and it can't get up anymore. So
It's full.
I wonder why they took
Get up.
yeah,
I love this shit.
yeah.
I tell you. Chef, you got to turn that damn speaker down, man. Put some headphones in.
Yeah, and Florida needs to be given some Viagra. It's a little limp.
Yeah, well, you know, it's been too busy screwing the rest of the United States in these last elections. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Jack agrees.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving right along. We got anything else we need to get covered in today's show?
Well, don't forget telethon coming up next week.
Lord British's birthday bash. Yes. Let's
next
not
week
forget
is Lord
that.
British's birthday.
All week long.
Yeah, and then
There's
after
gonna
that,
be events going on. Then after that,
don't forget telethon's on the 6th. Only 6 hours. Only a 6-hour long telethon.
it's a
So
mini-thon. Yes.
yeah, it's a mini telethon. I will be participating somehow. For some odd reason.
Some way.
Yeah.
Or he'll just be wandering around with a drink in his hand, just waving as he passes by the camera.
I'll be like, what? I'm not responsible. I got no responsibilities, man. It's not me. I don't know how to do this
I
stuff.
don't know what's going on. I just work here.
I
The
don't
mini
even work
telephone
here.
about it.
And then, of course,
Lord
I
British's
believe
birthday.
this announcement. I guess I just got to double check on this one real quick before I say it out loud again. I believe I am right on that, but I think we also covered it. But I got to just double check myself.
What are you trying to double check? And
I'll
while we're
tell you
doing
in a
that,
second.
don't forget, everybody, don't forget you can always download the NBNN app for your phones or other electronic devices. Just go to the appropriate store, that being the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. Do a search for NBNN or Shroud of the Avatar or Soda, and you should be able to discover that all-important NBNN app, which contains the links to all the most important Shroud of the Avatar thingies, like Soda
Yes,
Map,
what
Shroud
I was
Marketplace,
going to remind everybody,
all kinds of things.
was the free trial coming up.
Oh yeah,
Wanna
July
tell
3rd.
everybody, want to give everybody as much advance notice as we can on this one, so that you can tell your friends and family, anybody who's been waiting for some cleanup and some polish to come on down the pipe. This is where we're going to start asking people to come on in and check it out. This is the 4th iteration of the free trial, and this is happening for almost a whole month. They're going to open it up Monday right after release, so that'll give them the weekend to clean up any bugs from the release and get some patches out there so folks don't have to go through that normal weekend release patch cycle for those on slow internet.
Sounds like a stress test to me.
Well, absolutely. We want to get people in. Now, also, just one of those things, another number that we actually got published the other day in a news article, that for everybody asking how many people are usually online, how many people are online, how many people are playing, In a recent article, it was told that they're averaging 500 plus concurrent users throughout the day regularly now. And of course, that spikes and peaks during night times and weekends, of course, depending on schedules. But on it, at any given time, at any given point of the day, there's usually 500 plus people running around, is what they say. And again, I've said that several times to folks out there when they go, "Oh, thousands of people. Well, I never see anybody playing this game. I never see anybody out there." Well,
3 online modes of play.
What's that?
3 online modes of play. People can be hiding out all over the place.
So I've figured out that when I have this open fully and I go to the bottom, that's about 50 people in that. So I just mark the bottom of that and I scroll up and then I go down to the bottom. So right now, there's about 100 people online on my friends list. So this is 12 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday, people. And there's 100 people on my friends list online.
See, I only have
a ton more.
I only have about 50 friends. Online.
But again, there are numbers out there. The reason why you don't see anybody online and you're not making friends, you're not getting those connections, I don't know. But one of the things that we can tell you is that while you may want to be a lone wolf, I love playing solo. I mean, I'll be the first one to go, I like a solo experience. I want to be out there and I want to just do my thing. I don't want to deal with people when I don't want to deal with them. But I want to know everybody. I want to be able to socialize with people. That doesn't mean I can't have you on my friends list. And of course, in this game, it's the means to fast travel. Right now, again, I'll just stop playing here. And that, of course, will cue Jack to play Stones.
Don't know what you're talking about.
If I want to travel to where any of these people are on my friends list, they're just a click away because they're my friends. So I can travel anywhere on this list with the click of a button. So friends are key. Go out there, make friends. It's going to help you do what you need to do. It's going to help you get around. And of course, it's going to help you when you want to get out there and party.
And it helps if you're PvP flagged. It brings people to you.
You're killing me, Liz. Go ahead.
Kill me, Smalls.
I didn't see you there at first. Now, Liz was breaking out in the song, and I went over him, so...
Yeah.
I stopped, and I'd rather let Liz play. That's right.
Yep. Don't forget, NBNN Community Calendar is on nbnn.info. It is an aggregate of all of the available community calendars that Laz has been able to discover. And not only that, if you have a Google Calendar that is public and you would like it included on the Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, you need to email news@nbnn.info, and that guy will eventually get it added. All times on the community calendar are Central Standard Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time. Today at 12 and 6, around the clock, 2 idiots on WRFB interpret the news so you don't have to on a little show called Lunch with us. At 1:30 this afternoon on Twitch, you need to tune in to Tech Talk Tuesday. It's twitch.tv/DesronGaming for Violation and Chris hashing it out. At 2 o'clock.
Bird answering your questions.
Yeah.
That's right.
At 2 o'clock, we got the Paxlayer Town Manager Hour with Sean Silverfoot, and you too can learn anything about the Paxlayer boroughs or community. At 3 p.m., if you're interested in running through a dungeon and you need a group,
Euro style,
you can join Wintermute Offcoff on the overworld map outside of Owl's Head, and you can say, "Hey, add me. I want to go.
I want to go. Choose me.
Me. And then you can join him and go slaughter some senseless things. If that's not going to be within your time, don't forget at 7 p.m. there's another one hosted by the EVL Guild, and that's also meeting in the overworld map outside of Owl's Head. And that's going to be led by none other than Zinni.
Zinni!
And if running with EVL Guild is not your thing and you'd rather run with the Jade Dragons and you want to go slaughter everything inside of Chillblade's Compendium of Pain and Suffering.
Pain and suffering.
Yes, you too can join the Jade Dragons and Malahari inside of Braemar. Woohoo! At 7 p.m. on WRFB.
WRFB.
The 70s at 7 at 10 p.m. Temper Tantrum T-Days on Avatar's Radio. And the final event of the...
Amber's been quarantined and no computer use, so unless somebody's stepping in to take her seat, and we wish her a speedy recovery out there.
Yeah, 10 p.m. on WRFB.
WRFB.
And the final event of the evening is the Record Room, and that's our community calendar for this June 27th in Shroud of the Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar.
Yes.
Just don't be avatarded, kids. Be bad. Don't be a dick.
Yep.
Now, of course, if I turn my camera, I can actually hear the list playing.
Hey, 15 meters, man. 15 meters.
15 meters.
It ain't 15 meters.
15 meters straight as the crow flies. If you cock it a little, you don't hear nothing. Yeah.
Hey,
I just don't understand.
I'm just glad that he's standing next to me. Yeah.
That's right. Led Zepp said he could be, and his parents said he can be anything he wanted, so he became a dick.
Yeah.
That's right.
Now, of course, I got a comment over here, of course. Elena Strongbro chiming in, friends list equals rune book. And Mr. Chadwick, of course, this is your rune book entry saying hello. Unfortunately, yes, it's almost like the rune book, but of course, we all missed the rune book when you had those cherry spots to those prime hunting location, or as we call them, the prime farming locations, and you could teleport right to that spot.
Oh yeah. my favorite place as well, the Lick Room, or the Lich Room inside of Deceit. I love that place.
This is going to be the closest thing to the rune book that we're going to see. But keep in mind that when you teleport to a friend on your list, you only teleport into the scene or at the beginning of the scene, or
scene entrance,
wherever it was you left the scene last time that your magic remembers, as it may be. Are you hitching list, or is that the music?
No, that's the music. I'm hearing it just fine. Until he did that. Oh, yeah, it's just fine.
Don't do that, Liz. Stop doing that.
Don't do that. Take your finger out of that accordion like that. That's Led Zeppelin.
We're running out of time.
I know. We got we are running out of time. We got 8 minutes. What are you talking about?
It's
8 minutes is more than enough time to get the Shroud Marketplace in, and our sponsors.
Hey,
of course, I actually, while I was out on break today, I think I actually came up with a solution for the sponsor problem. So I'm going to be working on that throughout the day after the show. And again, I'll share that with you offline because I don't want to spoil it for the boys and girls out there.
Yep.
But meanwhile, let's go ahead and thank a few good folks out there and talk about what's going on. Of course, don't forget out there, we are proud sponsors of SodaCon Austin 2017. I don't know if I can even find that. I can't even see it from here. I can't find it, Jack. There it is.
I can't help you with that part.
2017. Hey, I didn't say I couldn't get it up. I just said I couldn't find it. Yeah. Shrinkage, man. Shrinkage. I was in the pool for crying out.
Shrinkage? You know about shrinkage?
Yes, SodaCon Austin 2017 happening in Austin, Texas. Imagine that. Of course, this is developers convention. We're going to have all sorts of panels, all sorts of events going on. And this will be your chance to come on down, rub shoulders with the boys and girls, ask questions. I've been in touch with Barrick down there at the offices, and Chris has volunteered for at least 1 solid hour, if not more. Chris, basically, I was told, Chris wants an hour, or at least, I think we need to give Chris 2 hours, 1 hour to talk to people, and then 1 hour just to answer questions, I think is what we're probably going to wind up doing. But again, stay tuned here. Check out the forums. Go to sodaconaustin.org and check out the website. We're going to be updating that with the latest information if it hasn't already been done. And, of course, we'll keep you posted right here on NBNN the closer we get. I want to thank our sponsors out there, the good folks over at the Ockenshire Markham Farms, the Novia Lottery, the Britannia Mining Company, Jacob White over at sodamap.com, Relics by Rild. For all your licensed Shroud and Avatar swag, use the promo code NBNN. Save 10% when you check out at Relics by Rild. Of course, Coilmore Wands, Arius Coilmore, putting the magic back in your hands now that he's back with us. And of course, last but not least, the ShroudMarketplace.com, because we gotta show some marketplace love after the weekend. Marketplace stepped right on up with those auctions and help raise an additional $500 plus for the Just One Life cause out there. So, Jack, you want to tell the boys and girls a little about what the Marketplace did over the weekend and what the Marketplace does in
Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. There are over 55 shops that are all player created and player run shops on Shroud Marketplace. So Shroud Marketplace provides a space for players to sell their wares, and that's anything game related. So each vendor is responsible for maintaining their own prices and their own inventory. The Marketplace just provides that place for them to do that. And don't forget, if you're interested in registering for an account, you can just register, and then if you want to sell your stuff, click on vendor registration, and then you can start adding your items. Just like, you know what? If you're looking for a POT roll-lot deed, you can find one there. Or, you know what? You need a dragon neck bone. You
want a town lot deed.
I know. Right. It's like you want a stripped benefactor citizen account. You can find this stuff on Shroud Marketplace.
You want a neck bone? You want a commission-free vendor?
Yep.
You want a stripper account? Stripper account?
Oh, yeah.
Stripper accounts there.
It's a stripper
Obsidian
account.
Tower Village Home. That's cheaper than what's on the store. Of course, the pavilion, that's me. You can't get these anymore. These are
the artifacts. Folks. Yeah, artifacts. I mean, anything game related.
You name it.
If you're looking for game gold, you can find that on Shroud Marketplace. You can find services that players are offering, just like, I mean, it's like, just look at some of those services, like the cheese sign writing, soda design services, Scruta's music service, or weddings. I mean, if you're looking for an in-game wedding, what better person to ask than that guy? Yeah.
That's right.
You want to tell us about your weddings?
Weddings and more by Laz. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more. If you're looking to get hitched and you need somebody to perform the ceremony, this is your guy. You need a wedding dress because you ain't got one? I got one for rent. You need a bunch of tuxedos to fill out the groom's party? I got them, and you can get them right here at Weddings and More by Laz. We offer all sorts of wedding packages. We can give you an island destination, an underground destination. We can give you a crypt destination, whatever you feel, whatever you and your love want to do. Yes, we will do bachelor parties, Elena. Anything you want, everything from big guild events. You know, I figure that most of the guilds have banged out their towns. They've given up all their slot space to their people. And eventually, somebody's going to need room to throw parties. Well, you come to this guy because I've got plenty of space blocked off, saved in my town just to do stuff like this. So,
and
Weddings and More by Laz.
I was going to tell you,
but a whole bunch more.
I sold some more teleports and recall scrolls yesterday on Shroud Marketplace.
Bite me.
Yeah, so if you're looking for teleports and recall scrolls and you don't want to find an in-game vendor, you can always go to shroudmarketplace.com and look at Synesys stuff, and you'll see teleports and
vendor. Come to Laz's vendor, because Laz has got the cheap teleport scrolls.
The cheap generic ones that don't work for everybody. But we are actually out of time again, and we need to thank the most important people around here, and that's you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for watching on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on WRFB. We couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you guys.
That's right.
Thank
Love you guys. Love this shit. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned to NBNN for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings, latest hijinks and shenanigans right here on the NBNN lot. And we'll be back with more tomorrow. But till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN News. Have a great day, everybody. We will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
And List brought out the strippers. Ooh.
Stripper pole.
I know.
We need the stripper pole. Stripper pole.
Oh, yeah. Yay.
Woohoo.